Hi everyone, it's me. I am going to have a look at your reading, see what's coming through, what messages, information, clarity I can give to you. I hope you are well. If not, I really hope I can help you. This is for you, okay? So let's take a look. Let's see what's going on and what I need to basically, what I need to say, okay? So this is a safe space where you're always very welcome, and safe because you have been dealing with a very challenging situation. 8 of Swords is a challenge. 8 of Swords is dealing with a lot of stress and sometimes feeling very unseen by a specific person in your life and feeling like they just don't really get you, or that they are just not being open. This also leads you to feeling very sad, very trapped, very frustrated, just really feeling hard done by the situation and just feeling very, very overwhelmed and overworked emotionally because you're trying to figure out where you stand. You're trying to figure out why this person isn't giving you the correct amount of time, the right amount of energy, and why they are pulling away, essentially, okay? So I feel here that you've been dealing with someone that has either been pulling away or has pulled away or is giving all of their time and energy to other people and not really prioritizing you or putting you high up on the priority list. And this really frustrates you because deep down you feel like this person has a lot of potential with you, especially with these cards we see here, okay? We've got here the 6 of Cups, we've got the 10 of Cups, we also have the Lovers. You feel a deep, immense amount of love and attraction towards this person. You feel very connected to them, you feel very drawn to them, you feel a lot of appreciation towards them, you really, really love them, you really care about them tremendously, and you feel like this person is barely doing anything towards you, and it really, really frustrates you. It makes you very, very upset and very sad because you just don't know where you stand with them. You don't know what's going on, and a lot of the times you feel like this person is very emotionally unavailable, like they're not doing enough, they're not saying enough, they're not being enough towards you, and it really, really hurts you because you expect so much more from this person. You expect a lot more love, a lot more generosity, a lot more understanding, a lot more care, and you know, this person is being emotionally unavailable. It's almost like they have a lot of ego and pride right now. They care more about themselves. They are not being very selfless. They're being a lot more selfish, and it really frustrates you because you are the complete opposite. You are not selfish at all, okay? And because of this kind of energy, what I really also do sense here on a very, very sort of strong level, especially with the Queen of Cups, is that you have a lot of empathy, a lot of emotion. You feel very overworked, you feel very overwhelmed. You're sort of looking at the situation, wondering what you can do, okay? And we will come on to that in just a second. But what I do want to say is that I do believe that deep down this person has a lot of love towards you. It is mutual, and it is not necessarily reciprocated in terms of actions, but in terms of them feeling this towards you. They do feel it towards you. They do have intense emotions towards you. And with the Page of Swords here, I do believe that they will take more action towards you. I do believe that this person has had a lot of ego and pride. And it's almost like they've used that to defend themselves from getting hurt, because I do believe that this person has a really difficult time being vulnerable. Vulnerability is something that absolutely scares them, and the reason it scares them is because I really believe here that in the past they have been in very difficult relationships, they've seen very difficult relationships, they've observed very, very difficult relationships, and they have not wanted their own relationships to be difficult. And in order to stop their own relationships from being difficult, essentially what they have realized is, oh my God, I should maybe just not open up. I should maybe just not be vulnerable. I should just not talk. I should just not be open. I should just not be proactive. That way I can avoid any kind of hurt that could come my way regarding a relationship. Now, obviously that's not correct. That's not the best thing to do, because then you actually neglect a relationship and then you're self-sabotaging yourself and a relationship. And that's something they're going to realize. They're going to have an ego death. And let's see how they will realize that, because I see it on the cards that they will realize that. They will also realize as well that they're not going to find someone as loving, kind, caring and stable as you that they could settle down with, and they're also not going to find someone as giving as you, especially emotionally, right? Because I see this person more as an emperor. Emperor's not the most emotional, okay? But you come across as the Queen of Cups. Whether you're male or female, I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders. So I see you as the Queen of Cups. This is a very emotionally loving, emotionally giving, emotionally appreciative kind of energy. You know, an emotion that is so powerful and so strong, so loving and so giving. And this is very, very important. So we're going to keep going, see what is coming through. We've got here justice. Okay, justice is about balance, it is about healing, it's about this becoming eventually reciprocated. So the mutual energies of this relationship will flow, things will come together, things will progress, things will move in the right direction. I really believe here, okay, that this person does have love for you, and we'll have a look at message cards as well. But here we go, I said that, and also the King of Swords came out. They do feel more towards you than they've ever felt towards anyone else. They have loved you more than they've loved other people, and I really do believe here that they will realize that the intensity of this connection, oh my god, when I said that, look what came out. The intensity, when you talk about intensity and the Tower comes out, it's intense. Okay, Tower is one of the most intense cards in the entire deck. I mean, the Tower here represents Mars. We see here that they're influenced very heavily by Mars. Mars is also pride, ego, chaos, sometimes even anger and extreme emotion. And the thing here with the Emperor and also the Tower, since we've got double Mars energy, they are very, very heavily influenced by Mars right now. Okay, Mars right now is probably doing a lot on their birth chart, and that is probably affecting them to act in ways that they usually wouldn't act in, and to feel rather overwhelmed and stressed overall. The other thing that I also really pick up on here as well is we do have the High Priestess. Now this is extreme water to the fire. This means that you balance this person out a lot, and this is something that they will realize, is that you are basically their opposite equal in terms of you bring a lot of calm, you bring a lot of sensitivity, vulnerability, emotion. Your strengths are their weaknesses, your, let's just say, weaknesses are their strengths. You both play into each other's hands like that, and that's something that they will realize, they will awaken to. And I also do believe here that something will go very, very wrong for them, and they will not have a lot of support from people around them emotionally, because they will want emotional support for a first time in a long time, and they will realize that the only kind of emotional support they would have ever received is emotional support from your side. They will literally realize that the support that they have always wanted is the kind of support that you would have been able to give to them, but they can't get from you anymore. So that's a very, very powerful thing that I am picking up on here. Okay, now what can you do in this situation? Now, I do have rituals on my website which really can help you and help the situation between you and this person. It really depends what you're trying to achieve. If you are trying to achieve marriage with this person, first and foremost, because this person is dealing with Mars energy, we know that Mars creates a lot of problems when it comes to getting married. So if you wanted to get married, I do offer the marriage ritual, and it actually helps to calm down astrological aspects in regards to marriage not happening for you, so that you can actually get married within 2 years, okay, within 2 years. And there is one thing called Mongol Dosha, which is very, very, very significant. You can Google it, I'm not making this up, and in your birth chart it can create issues when it comes to getting married. Now, because this person has a lot of Mars in their chart, I am a bit worried about that, okay, because we've seen double Mars here. And so I really do recommend a marriage ritual for you, which can help with you and your person. If you wanted them to express their feelings, there's the express their feelings to you ritual. If you want them to be more supportive and consistent, there is the support and consistency ritual. If you want to manifest them into your life because perhaps they're not really in your life right now, there is a manifest your specific person ritual. If there's no contact, there is a break no contact ritual. There's also rituals for money, justice, love, beauty, career, success, attraction, healing rituals, which can be really powerful, especially if you're struggling with healing, and so many other rituals like black magic removal, protection ritual, etc. There's also intention items on my website as well, like candles, sage bundles, teas, bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels. Everything's handmade, meditated with, and saged. Very, very special items that come from a place of, like, it's handmade, guys. These are not like things that you just find on like AliExpress and then they're just rebranded, you know. No, these are actually handmade items, hand poured. You can also keep the crystal after you're done with the candle. There's tassels that you can hang up. There's embroidery cards you can put under your pillow. So there is all of those things. Sorry, I have a bit of an itchy nose. Okay, so there is that, and also there's the readings, right? If you wanted a reading with me, everything is listed down below for your convenience. Personal readings with me. Okay, and they're done within 12 to 24 hours. Everything has thousands of 5-star reviews. Everything's on shopmoonlightguidance.com and also my Etsy store. So I'm just going to continue on with the card shuffling. So we have here, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. So if you do feel ignored by this person, just know that they are not intentionally trying to do this. We do also have here as well soon. So I do believe that they will come forward towards you pretty soon. We also have lurking your social media accounts. So just note that they are lurking around your social media. It is something that we are picking up on here. And we also have here as well, I fear a relationship with you because I don't want it to be another failed relationship. So really the main thing that I am picking up on here is that they do fear a relationship with you and they don't want it to be another failed relationship. So this is something that I am really picking up on here, is that yeah, they just fear this because they don't want it to be another failed one. We see here, right, that they have vulnerability issues. They don't want to have a failed relationship. Like I said in the very beginning, they have seen them, they have witnessed them, they've seen things fall apart, but they're going to have an ego death, which then allows them to come towards you. So this is your reading. If this resonates, don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, let me know how this makes sense for you. And this is your reading. I also have TikTok and Instagram, link down below if you wanted to follow me on there. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance in Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok.